It's online biz real talk today, and we have an incredible subject today. What is an automated system and how does it work? A lot of people are asking this. A lot of people wonder what is an automated system? What is the sales funnel? How does it work? Is it a pyramid scheme? Is it an MLM? Or like they just think like they don't even know what an automated system is or what we do in this business. So we're here to tell you I have a lot of amazing business partners here today. So without further ado, let's bring them on board. Welcome, welcome, guys. How are you doing? All right. We're gonna go around, and maybe I'll go counterclockwise today. Maybe I'll bug Amit and go to Lindsay, and then Paulo. Right? Save the best for last. Maybe we'll see who's the best. Maybe it could be the first or the middle. Who knows? Or I'm gonna say something too, so maybe I could be last. Okay, Amit, why don't you introduce yourself for us? Tell us a little bit about yourself, and yeah, and I'll ask you a few questions.
All right, awesome. Yeah, first off, my name is Ahmed and always happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me, Georgia. Pleasure to be here. My name is Ahmed. I've been doing this business now for 4 years. And one of the reasons why I started was, as everyone, I had a busy lifestyle. And at the time, I wasn't looking for a business, but I had a friend that was doing this. And I learned about the automation aspect of it. And with me as a career, I'm a firefighter and I also support my mom. So when I'm not at work, I'm very busy with her. And the automation part of this really intrigued me and allowed me to do what I had to do at home. And it allowed me to run my business while I was at work. So that's a little bit about me and my background and why I started. And I'll talk more about the automation and how it's helped me throughout the years maintain my business while I was working at my career. I know a lot of people do this business to stop working, but I still love my job. I want to continue doing this, and the automation has allowed me to do both, and I love it. And I'll talk more about it later.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, I guess I'll ask you a question.
Okay.
In your opinion, in your
Mhm.
opinion, what is an automated system?
In my opinion, an automated system is something that works for you without you having to do anything. While you're busy doing something else, it's working the system for you or what you put out there for it to do. So in our case, it works in the background for us. It allows us to have our sales funnel going at all times. Allows people to sign up and get information right away without you having to do anything. So if I'm out working or if I'm out doing something with my mom, I know that my business is working because of the automation aspect of it, and they're getting the information that they require and they're looking for it right away. So that's what I love about it.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that comment. All right, now let's go to Lindsay. Lindsay, tell us a little bit about yourself, and yeah, then I'll ask you a few questions. You can go over what is an automated system and how does it work.
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you for being here and watching. My name is Lindsay Miller. I'm an online business owner from Salt Lake City, Utah. My fiance, Rai Rai, and I both do still work full time, but we are looking very much forward to retiring early because we are reaching the, I guess, empty nester years of our lives. Our kids are growing up quickly. We're starting to have grandchildren, and we just want to spend more time with each other and our family. And I think without the automation in this business, I probably would not be able to do it. It's really making it possible for me, like he was just speaking, about his job and the busy lifestyle. It really makes it possible to do both. So I'm very grateful, and I look forward to the automation helping me when I retire. The automation continuing to run while I enjoy my life.
Awesome, girl. Awesome. Love it. Um, so I know that like you're really busy. I know it 100%. You're really busy. You're a manager at this chain of restaurants, you and your fiance, and you guys are always on the go. How do you incorporate this business? How does it run for you? Like give us an example of kind of what your day is like and how this business is incorporated because you have the automated system.
Yeah, so like I was saying, when I think about it, it absolutely makes it possible for me to be able to have my business and keep it going. not only is life busy, but it throws you curveballs all the time. You never know, from day to day. In my life, today went completely opposite as I had planned. And so things come up, like over the summer, my daughter ended up in the hospital, and the whole time we were there, the business is always running. I might not be able to check in and talk to people in the chat so much, but my business is still running. When I was looking at online businesses, there was a few things that I knew I didn't want to do. I didn't want to have something that was going to take up a lot more of my time, something that was going to cause more stress in my life. And I didn't want to, I'm not a pushy, like salesy type of person. So I didn't want to have to go after people. And so because of our automated system, I don't have to spend as much time. I get to put the time in that I have. It's not stressing me out because I know that it's running, no matter what happens, no matter what goes on, it's there. So it actually like relieves that stress level for me because I know, okay, my business is running, it's going to be okay. And then second, I don't have to be in front of a computer, emailing people, calling people, reaching out to people, because the automated system is doing, all those things for us. The website's up and running. People can go there and it walks them right through the process. So, yeah, I mean, I that for me, so that's really important, like I said, because not only am I busy, but things just keep happening over time. And I have that peace of mind knowing that no matter, what my day looks like or whatever happens in my day, I have my business running in the background, and it's just building, and I'm really excited.
I love that. And I can't believe you're a grandmother. You're so young. You look so young. You are young. I don't know your real age. That's amazing. And I want to say live, while we're talking about babies, live, congratulations to Angela Siegfried. She's one of my most successful business partners. All of us have been congratulating her in our chat. We're one of the first people that she's like saying and showing us, even before she moved it, or told many others. So I'm honored to be that person, to know and hear about the surprise. And her business, like, she just made a 2.1K sale, and her business partners, both of her business partners made sales, like all in like a couple hours. Everybody made sales. 1.2K sale, another business partner 1.2K. Congratulations, Erica. They're my business partners too. I coached them too. Congratulations, Erica. Originally from Germany, she's now in she moved out of Lake Country. She was here, but now I think she's in Grand Forks. And same thing for Leanna. Leanna Gottemeyer. Congratulations. So all of them are succeeding above and beyond. And she's getting ready. She's preparing, all while having her 4th-year anniversary and having the reveal of her pregnancy. Angela Siegfried and Nick Siegfried. They're from Germany originally. They grew up in a little bit in Russia and Canada. They're here in Kelowna. So I want to give a very big shout out to my business partners, because they're bringing a beautiful baby in the world. And and she said in her post that she was saying she's so grateful to have an automated system because that was her dream. Now she really, Paulo, kind of like what me and you went through. Like she had a really big like turnaround because of her health. She had a lot of, she went through a lot of anxiety, a lot of health issues because of her work, because of nursing. For some reason, the healthcare workers, it takes a lot out of them, and I could relate because of where I come from. Like, I was doing like spiritual counseling, like life coaching. And we say that often. Even Aaliyah said that when you're dealing with people, you're dealing with their problems, you're dealing with their issues. There's people, that it's not a computer, right? Like the online world, or it's not just a manufacturing something. You're dealing with people and their emotions, and it's draining a lot of times, no matter how spiritual or how law of attraction or whatever the case may be. It's draining. And I used to go through the same thing. And plus, you're on your feet all day on marble and cement floors. Same thing I was in these big convention centers. The hospitals are the same thing. It takes a lot out of you. And she went through a lot, and she healed herself. And she worked 2 days a week afterwards. She started making a lot of money. She made 20K, over 20K in this business in like a week. This girl boomed to the top. I coached her. I'm taking credit. I coached her. No, she's awesome, and she's grateful that she learned a lot from me in the business. So what I want to say real quick is she's grateful that she has now and income. She doesn't have to go back to work. She doesn't have to go to stress, and she can have her pregnancy and be okay and not worry about anything, but growing that little baby in her tummy. So that's what a lot of people, want. And to be 24, 25 years old, young European couple, to have that, that is priceless. Ain't nothing in the world gonna be better than that, because now they're gonna bring that baby in the world and they're gonna have a really good stream of income. Not a worry. They can go to the beach, they can go hiking, they love nature. So thank you for that, Lindsay, because that reminded me of that. And now you're gonna have that for your grandbabies. So thank you. Paulo, God bless you. How are you doing? Introduce yourself for us. And yeah, let's go over that subject a little.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Paulo Perlez. Originally, I was born in the Philippines, but moved to Calgary when I was a baby. So Calgary is my hometown, but I am residing here in Vancouver and been here since 2010. So Vancouver is my new home. And as Georgia has mentioned, I am in the healthcare field. My nursing is my background is in nursing. I've been a registered nurse for over 19 years now. I've done nursing in inpatient hospitals, in research oncology, and I've quit nursing for a bit because of burnout and went into pharmaceutical companies, and that burnt me out as well after a couple of years. So I left that and went back into nursing, but more in a casual role. And I was doing some contract jobs, but now I'm back at BC Cancer, working for them, just helping implement this new patient medical system that's been already implemented, and just being support system for them. So that, in a nutshell, is sort of my whole nursing career.
Wonderful. So tell us, what is an automated system and how does it work?
So automated systems, I mean, depending on what you're talking about with our automated system, I mean, it's everything that's being taken care of in the background, like what Lindsay and Amin have mentioned already. It's just allows us to be able to work our day jobs or work our businesses, or help our family and friends, while our business is still running in the back end, because our automation is we have our email campaigns taken care of. We've got our webinars looked after every Tuesdays and Thursdays. We've got our coaches in the background doing the selling of the products for us. And so that's the whole part of the automation, plus our paid advertising that we do. That's all running 24/7, even while we're sleeping. And so that's why a lot of us are able to get potential leads or people who are interested in doing the business sign up and look further into the business. And so this automation, I find, has been very useful, especially with my line of work, because I'm constantly busy. But while I'm on breaks or after work, I can look at this business, because it's all like, I just do it all on my phone. I mean, it's super easy. Setup is mostly on the laptop, but once you're all set up, the maintenance part of it is all done by your phone. So that's why you can do it on the go. And the fact that we're all using our phones on a day-to-day basis, like every minute we're on our phone, we use it for banking, booking vacations, buying clothes. And so we've found a way to use that sort of skill set and use it towards a business. And that's what we've been able to accomplish and achieve within our business community, and create this amazing automated system that has allowed, I mean, there's just a few of us here, but we're over close to 40,000 people globally now doing this business. So yeah, that's what automation is for me, and what automation has been beneficial for me. So it's allowed me to just continue doing what I want to do. And I mean, nursing isn't my it's I'm getting close to retirement of nursing, but after that, I've got other bigger things that I want to do after this, and I'm using the business to be the vehicle financially to drive me so I can do my other passions.
Amen to that. So I want to say that, like, whatever our paths, like whatever we're going through, I've learned this, that it helps us to grow as a person. Like it's obviously made you extremely good-hearted, Paulo. And you're very good-hearted already, but I could see the care, the effort you put into your business partners. You help in our team. We're not financially connected. You're just very giving and caring. And but the thing is just like we always talk about, and I say the same thing. If you leave your cup empty, you can't help others. You need to fill your cup up. And how do you do that, right? This business allows us to help with working out. You take care of yourself, you eat healthy, you're having trips, you're always going to these beautiful places with your spouse, or I see you going with friends. Like you have a complete freedom lifestyle. and you're working. I really like how responsible you are too. Like even though Paulo has a total freedom lifestyle, he literally is there for a lot of his business partners. Sorry, I'm gonna call them back. There for a lot of his business partners, and also, doesn't want to leave people hanging in his field. So you're a man of all trades. I want to give you an applause. Thank you for all you do. Yay! I love all the healthcare workers and everybody out there who is in even the corporate world. Thank you for everything you do. Don't think that we don't appreciate you as entrepreneurs because we want to have the freedom lifestyle. The thing is we know where the money's at. We know where the freedom's at, and we can literally go into whatever it is that we so desire and love and what our hobbies are with this business, because this business can run for you. Like but I want to thank you for that, Paulo. God bless you. And I love the way you explained everything. All right, so I guess I'll kind of introduce myself and I'll give you a little bit of idea of what I feel an automated, well, what I know about automated system is. So I'm Georgia Williams. I'm president, CEO, and coach. Georgia Williams Coaching Inc. Like I've been doing this business since almost 4 years. I used to live in Kamloops up until February. I moved to beautiful West Kelowna. I kind of am redesigning my bedroom, and that's our beautiful view. I'll show you. I got a new desk. Oh.
Georgia, your sound went out.
You muted yourself by
You're
accident.
muted, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! That whole time I've been muted. When did I stop talking? What did you hear last?
It was just
After
a
you
few
moved.
seconds. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that, guys. It must have I must have hit it when I moved it. But I moved from Kamloops to West Kelowna in February, and I was just excited because I was saying I'm redoing my bedroom, and I really like my view, and I love the fact that I switched everything around, and I can run my business from my bedroom. So I wanted to tell everybody who's watching what an automated system is. And I think this is a very big subject that a lot of people wonder, right? What is an automated? Like my friends are here all the way from Kamloops to find out how we're making a 7-figure income in this online business, how they can do it too, because they're my friends. They've seen me grow, and they want to come in person and just visit also this beautiful home. And he's like, "What is a sales funnel? Like that's a pyramid scheme." I'm like, "No, it's not." I'm like, "A sales funnel is not a pyramid scheme. Do you know what a sales funnel is?" He's like, "What is it?" I'm like, "Well, you ever go to Winners and you walk through the aisle of Winners and they want you to buy all these extra things? That's a sales funnel. You ever become a lead like at a dealership and they're calling you or they're sending you things? That's like a sales funnel, right? That's an automated system. So we have a sales funnel. We have an automated system. So in other words, when you guys start this business, our tech team is going to set you up with a website and a sales funnel, right? And it's all connected to our automated system. Now, mind you, this costs $20,000, $30,000 to start. With our business, we already have it created. You don't need the creation from scratch. We already have the systems, the websites, even the products on the back end that you do not have to store or anything. Everything's done on the back end. We're affiliate marketing, meaning we're not the official companies, but we're affiliated with it. We're the business owners. Each and every one of us is an individual in this business. Even though we're not alone, we're a community. So it's not a pyramid scheme or MLM where you're taking money from people or you're getting a percentage, or you are never going to top me or top a person who was there before you. So you're an individual business owner. You can top anybody. It's your business. So once you get started, when your website is running and you throw an ad out on Kijiji, on Craigslist, free ads, or you can go into paid ads. You can on Facebook, YouTube. There's even free ads on Facebook too. Somebody sees your ad, they click on it, they're taken to your website, and then boom, our system walks them through the buying process. Higher end sales of this companies, some of them we need to sign the contracts. Okay, it's very high end products, and there's a lot of money being spent on the products and so on, and commissions, high commissions. So that's where paperwork needs to be signed. But other than that, a lot of times people just can buy off of the website, the other products too. So your sales are being cut by me or your coach, and also you're literally having the automated system cut your sales and also walk people through the buying process and continue to contact your leads. So these are your leads, and our system gets back to them. How? Well, that's the beauty of the automation. I don't know how. It doesn't. It doesn't. I'm not that tech savvy. Everybody thinks I'm this tech guru genius, but really and truly, our tech team built us everything. And we have geniuses and people who are very experienced and have expertise, advice, and training, and they gave it all to us. So whoever starts today, you get all of that this business has been built since 6 years anniversary is coming up. And literally, you're getting everything the day you walk in. And a lot of my business partners, I literally teach them. It took me a year and a couple months to get to the point where I teach them in a couple months. They're there making 4 or 5K a sale. So I absolutely love the beauty of this business and the beauty of the automation because I can go anywhere, do anything. I have my friends here visiting since last couple of days, and like I literally got a bedroom set and everything, and got some more furniture, fixing up the house and everything. And as they're here, my business is running in the background. I got tons of leads. I got a few buyers. My business partners know. Signing contracts, easy. I sign a contract, and the contract goes through on DocuSign. Sending out contracts for my business partners. A lot of my business partners are succeeding. I'm hearing this, I'm hearing that, I'm hearing that. This one's getting a sale, this one's getting a sale. And guess what? These companies are giving me huge incentives when my business partners make sales. I don't take a chunk of anything of their money, but that's the beauty of the business. It's in my best interest to help you. We succeed together. So I love the automated system. It makes me be a good mom. It makes me be a good fiance. It makes me be a good friend. It makes me a better person because I can have more time for my family. And I absolutely love that. I am super grateful for this online business. I created an empire. I paid off $30,000 worth of debt, moved into a $3 million home, bought a new Escalade for my children to have their little road trips, to do what we always wanted to do, to be able to pay $2,000 US each for each child for their fancy online schooling, even though they didn't take advantage. And I feel like they didn't learn anything because, like, a lot of times that your kids have to want to learn these things and do it. A lot of people ask Meadow, why aren't you working on the business? I don't want to. They're like, there's a lot of money. Everyone's telling her this. Meadow, look how much money your mother's making. I don't want to. I don't force my kids to do whatever they don't want to do. But I will say this. This has built a huge security and empire for me and my family, my children, and many other online business owners. And I'm super grateful for each and every one of you coming on here. Before we let everybody go, does anybody want to add anything extra to this, or want to comment on anything each and every one of us said? Good.
I was going to add something on here. I know we talk a lot about automations with our whole business system, our business model, but I mean, it doesn't stop you from actually talking about the business to people that people that you want to, help out as well. And that's what, some of us have been able to do within our community is, talk to friends and family who you see are struggling, with their jobs. They're not happy with their jobs. You just basically tell them, like, once you do have this business set up, like, here, just check out this business opportunity. It's 90 minutes of informational webinar, and it's going to let you know if this is something that you want to jump into, or if it's something that you're interested in. Because if not, then no big deal. It's 90 minutes of their time. But if it is, this is something that can really change somebody's life, and they can thank you down the road for allowing them to help, create more quality time with their family and friends. Because every time I talk to family and friends that are working, they're working to the bone. They're asked to do so many more extra work, but they're not getting paid enough, or they're not getting, they're getting the same pay for the same, for extra amount of work. And it's gonna continue like that. So you guys just look in your own jobs, like, just look at how much they're downsizing, how much they're streamlining things. And because they're finding that there's redundancies in jobs, or there's automation that can help fulfill those jobs. So this is why we're here, to let you guys know that anywhere in the online space, there is opportunities, but do your due diligence and check things out, ask questions. But what we built here is legit. It's something that is credible. It's growing. When I started, it was only about 330 people in North America doing this, and we're now close to over 40,000 people globally doing this. So that's goes to show you that our system works, and it's tried and tested. And yeah, if any of you are, who are watching live are interested in, with joining Georgia or Ahmed or Lindsay, just put your name and email on our landing pages, and we will send you a link to watch our free information webinar. That's at 5 p.m. Pacific time today, so that's in a few hours. And if you can't watch the free live info today, we do have a replay video, or you can wait till Thursday as well, which we have our other live also. So.
I'm glad you added that, because it reminded me of something that I wanted to say as well. I come across people from time to time, and I know there's people out there who, they're scared of technology. They don't want to be online. They fear all, I don't want technology. Phones are too complicated. Computers are complicated, all that stuff. And, I would say before this business that I was kind of a little bit like that. Like I had, I had the updated technology, but I wasn't, super into it. And I would sometimes get frustrated if I got a new phone. I didn't know how to work it, all that jazz. But I'm so grateful now that I have the knowledge that I have, and that I've learned so much. And it's really not that hard. Like, I'm like, wow, I know a lot more, like I'm doing all this and that on Facebook and, on the laptop. And I know a lot more than I thought I did. And it's really not that hard, especially with our training that tells you step by step. But my point is, don't let your fears hold you back. Don't be scared of technology. Don't be scared of social media, online, that kind of stuff, because like Pablo mentioned, and we've talked about this before, things are changing so much every day. I mean, there's not many restaurants that you go to where you don't have to scan the QR code just to order your food. And before, I didn't even know. I'd be like, tell my kids, I don't know how to do this. How am I going to order, So now I'm just like, oh yeah, I got this, boop, boop, and I can put my order in. So, just, don't get left behind, I guess, as is the saying. So leverage it. It's out there. It's changing. It's inevitable. So, just check it out, because not everything is what you would think, from my experience.
I love that. And my friends that are here, he's very old school. He's Slovakian, and he's like, I don't know how to. He actually came here because he wants me to show him how to use Facebook and stuff. Because like I see that you post a lot on Facebook, and Magic is doing his Magic, my business partner, and him and me and Iomi, we all would feed the homeless and outreach to people who are on addictions and Kamloops and stuff. And um, he sees, because Magic started the business, and he sees Magic is blowing up, like literally. So he's like, I don't know how to do what Magic's doing. I'm like, either did Magic. He's like, no, he started really good. I'm like, I helped him. Our training showed him. He didn't know what to do. Magic is old school too. Magic is from Poland and doesn't like to do anything online. He told me straight out. Magic told me, Georgia, I don't like. I said, okay, use my ads for now. And boom, he used my ads, and he got there. And I showed Igor last night. I showed him everything, and he's going to pray about it. We're all Christian. We're all very close to God. That's how we came together, like worshiping and all that. And so what I want to say is exactly what you said. You don't have to be tech savvy. We're going to set you up properly, and we're going to Zoom with you. And I absolutely feel the same way, Paulo. If somebody is struggling, I tell them about the business. Like, and if I see someone's really tech savvy, or like they're like into digital creation or whatever, I'm like, boom, you could start this business and you'll blow up really quick. You won't even need my help. And why not make 1.2K a sale? Why not make 5K a sale? Why not? If you can do it and stay home with your kids, my friends that came from South Africa, I want them to make a lot of money. I want my family and friends. And to anybody who doesn't look into this, it is a loss. It is a loss for you. I'm just going to be totally honest with you, because there's so much money to be made in this business. And a lot of my friends and family started. Why? Because they trust me and they see I boomed. I don't usually go out and tell everybody, but when I see, just like Paulo, when I see that, I'm like, why don't you see what I'm doing? You can start with any one of these companies. Okay. It's not a huge investment. Like literally, watch the free workshop and you'll see everything. You don't have to say, oh, well, I know I'm stuck because I watched a free workshop. It's just a free workshop. So thank you, guys. I'm gonna get going to them. We're gonna go to the park and their dogs, and we're gonna go have fun across here. So we're gonna go right across the city, across that bridge there, and yeah. So this is where I make an empire. I made myself an empire on a little desk and a little laptop, and now it's automated. So I did it, and so can you. And Paulo has the same setup at his beautiful apartment there in in Vancouver. He has the same setup, and I'm sure Lindsay Ahmed does. So you can do it. You can do it, and you can take off 33% in your taxes with this little setup. So you can write off a lot of stuff, guys. Your trips, everything. You know, you can go out and take your business partners for dinner. You can write it off. There's so much amazing things that comes with a business. Let me tell you, and we'll show you how. All right. God bless. Watch us. Hit our websites. Add your name and your email. Watch our replay right away, and come to our live tonight at 5 p.m. PST. We'll see you on the other side. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.